And a lot of you have heard me say this before. Part of your role is to be the face of TC. People will remember you. I remember every single captain I had, except for one, because the one guy sucked. Seriously. My grade 9 year, the team captains I had, it was Team Genesis, and I gotta say, it was one of the worst teams I was ever on. There was no unity, no nothing. You know, during the second interaction, we're just kind of sitting like little pocket groups. A couple of guys and I came up with our own cheer. We just started like doing our own thing, right? I mean, I don't even remember who the people were. But from grade 10 to grade 10, grade 11, I remember distinctly who my team captains were because they were good, and they helped lead me. I'm sure for a lot of that, I remember one guy actually a few years later, when I was a team captain. One guy, I went to my friend's wedding, and she was getting married and stuff. And then after the ceremony, you go up and you say hi. I met this guy I thought for the first time. He says, "You were my team captain back in '94." I was like, "What? How did you remember that?" And you are, and people will remember you, right? If you serve well, if you put your whole heart into it, and you give everything you've got those 2 days, people will remember you for it. So be aware of that, and strive to do whatever God, as much that God has called you to do. This is the part 2 that I want you to do now. Okay, staying in your numbers group. This is what I want you to do. I want you to each take, well, not one of these, but I want you to take a sheet that's about 6 feet long, okay? And I want you to take one person in your group, have them lie down on it, and trace them out. Then what I want you to do is, there are tons of Post-it notes here, so grab a whole bunch, and I want you to come up with, on each Post-it note, I want you to write down one key characteristic. And so you can come up with as many as you can. But on each, write down one on each, and then on your mock team captain, you can call him or her whatever you want. On it, I want you to write down, I want you to take that characteristic and put it in the appropriate place of where it would normally reside. So for instance, let's say you say the person should be pure, okay? And so maybe you put it on their heart, right, because they need to be pure of heart, or maybe they need to be pure of mind, or put it on the appropriate place in the person, right? And maybe you write, that this person should have, should have servant hand, should be serving, so chances are maybe in their hand or something like that. Make sense? So take 10 minutes, have one person come up, take the 6-foot sheet of paper, and then pick a person, draw them out, and then take a bunch of these and start listing as many characteristics as you can. All right? Go.